you comfortable and are you confident within yourself as a person or as a character or what you see yourself as? For me, I'm body positive. I'm a trans. So to me, I don't hide myself from society. I don't um, shy away from what people think or say of me. That to me is body positivity.
Okay, so inendicinga nge-body positivity utsho ne it's when wena uzitrusta wena umzimba wakho, right? Uzithanda futhi nangohlobo olulo ungafuni anditsho ubana like sonke wonke umntu xa isijongayo uzibone perfect but uthi xa uzijonga uqombe wena ugqibelele ngolu hlobo ungalo at the same time, yeah.
Body positivity is feeling like good within yourself and understanding what works for you and not going with comparison or like the beauty standard, understanding that you are your own standard and you won't necessarily fit what society feels is the beauty standard.
Expression comes to mind when you're trying to be more body positive. It's accepting yourself for who you are without trying to change it or without trying to look at other people and how they see you. You know what I mean? So now you're seeing yourself for who you are and not trying to change it if you don't want to. You're just loving and accepting yourself.
Positivity, firstly, I think it's like a very difficult time right now to be confident in your body and to be like very positive, especially because as a woman our bodies go in and out of trends, and that's, it's your body. It's not like clothes that you can switch on and take off. It has a lot more to do with what you eat, and I think it's very tough time to be very like positive about your body. I think what I'd opt for is body neutrality and being like, okay, this is my body, this is what it does for me, and I'm grateful for that. And I think that's a lot better, and you'll find it a lot easier to be happy within yourself if you like, this is what my body does for me, and I'm grateful for that.
As long as you can be happy with who you are and how you look, I don't see that much of a problem. I mean, for me, I don't exercise that often, and I have a little bit of a tum-tum, but that's okay. I mean, I'm learning to like my personality, and the people around me love me too, and that's what matters for me.
When I think of body positivity, I think just being active, being out there, being outdoors. That's me, basically. That's my opportunity.
And that's what the people in the streets are saying. Common thing, though, I have to say, is that I saw all the gents were giving like, it doesn't matter. Like, not even doesn't matter, like,
But I
love
feel
yourself.
like it's such a biased thing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so biased because when they're looking at women, they really do.
They will.
They were like looking at the woman.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's okay for you, but it's not okay for a why.
That is
You
a
know
good
what I mean?
question. Ladies and gents, make sure you guys are giving us your opinions as well on social media. EKSE Live, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Right now, though, a quick ad break for you and yours.
For me personally, I have self-affirmations that I tell myself every day, that you are good enough to be anything you want to be. You've got the ability, you've got the strength to become something that you want to become. So that is how I boost my self-confidence, and whatever I achieve is through self-confidence.
I think self-confidence kuzazi nozithemba noyazi indlela ozomuva ngayo kanye mhlambi I think kuzazi nozithemba kwakho.
It's just getting to know myself, because if you know yourself, then you know, you kind of know what you like and you know who you are. So once I know who I am, I'm confident in that. So yeah.
I think, like, personally for me, I maintain my self-esteem by working on myself, just like focusing on what I want to do and how I want to do it and how I'd like to impact the world in the future, So the more I keep achieving my goals, the more my self-esteem just builds up. So I think maybe goal setting would be a good thing to do, you know, because sometimes you just need to like focus on something and you'll get there. So yeah.
I think firstly just like doing like self-care, so you know you be taking time to be like, okay, skincare, and taking time to be like, okay, I'm gonna moisturize my skin nicely this morning, you know, but also like dressing in very cool ways that like, you know, represent who you are as a person. I think that helps a bunch, and that makes me feel like very confident. Like when I leave the house, I'm like, yeah, I know my outfit's looking good, so I'm like, yeah, you know, yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That was great.
Make sure you have a lot of output. So you can be one of those people who like spends all their days at home and rarely goes out. But so long as you have something to put out rather than take in too much. Like I watch a lot of TV, that's taking in. I eat a lot of stuff, that's taking in. But so long as you do art, so long as you make music, so long as you have like an interest and can talk about those interests, then you're putting out as much as you're taking in. And that's where you find the healthy balance for yourself.
I mean, it's just in me. I don't mean to be like arrogant or anything. I don't have a routine. I just feel like I live my life based on me. So basically, what anybody else thinks really doesn't validate how I feel or how I feel about myself. So I try just being positive on a daily basis.
What is this new thing?
I like that song. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it.
You're feeling the Thursday vibe.
Yes,
love
I
it.
am. Yes, I am. And I really just love to hear the views of the people and how they feel. So, guys, thank you so much for people in the streets for answering our questions. And hopefully you guys are finding ways in which you can love yourself. Yes.
Body positivity, self-esteem,
Yes.
loving yourself, absolutely, absolutely very important and so amazing. Thank you so much to Michaela and Marlene that were here holding the discussion down with us. Absolutely amazing, sharing such important nuggets that you at home can also take with you. As we take a quick breather, we'll be back with more greatness after this. Do not go anywhere.